Hey, I'm Chris. I live in Las Vegas and I'm a magical practitioner. And today, this segment is called Witch Please. Now, Witch Please is pretty much what you think it is. It's kind of another critique of witches and witches that I've seen in the witchcraft community. Um, so here we go. So there are these two creators on TikTok. One is named Riot Adams, and the other one is named David Christensen. Now they both practice magic in a very different way, and they both have very different takes on magic and specific subjects in the world of magic and in the world of the magical community. One of the big controversial subjects right now going on in the magical community is closed practices and whether or not a person should practice closed practices. Now, of course, just like everybody else, I have my opinion on that. But what really got me about this beef that Riot Adams has with David Christensen is he disagrees with David Christensen's viewpoint on closed practices, and he's free to do so, but you don't have to drag him through the mud on your channel, man, or on your page. So what I'm calling Witch Please is that there is no solidarity in the magical community. There's no solidarity in witchcraft. Everybody practices something different, and we're allowed to have our own beliefs and our own opinions. That being said, you don't have to drag another person through the mud just because you disagree with their practice or what they perceive as their practice, because you have no idea their experience and what they're going through in life and what brought them to the spiritual practice that they are practicing now. And you have no idea what resonates with that individual. You just have a preconceived notion of what you believe is correct and not correct in witchcraft practice. Now, let's make it very clear. Riot Adams is kind of like a whiny bitch on this channel. And you can tell the character of a person by the magic spells that they practice. Now, that dude, David Christensen, he's very much one of those witches that maybe he read The Secret. Maybe he watched What the Bleep Do We Know, and is very much into positive thinking and the power of attraction and making things happen in a very positive way with what they're studying. That's the vibes I get from David Christensen. Now, the vibes I get from Riot Adams is that he's using witchcraft in order to make his life better, to make things simpler, to maybe put a hex on people that he's upset with. Now, magic, when it was first practiced and archaeological and anthropological evidence, thousands of years ago, magic was being used to survive. It was being used to find where the hunting grounds were. It was being used to navigate the stars so you can travel overseas. It was used for hunting and game and agriculture, and it was very much about healing and understanding the natural world around you. Now, magic in the 21st century and the 20th century took a weird resurgence and return in society. And the funny thing is, everything that people are practicing now magically, it's a 20th century and 21st century construct. It has nothing to do with the magical practices of the ancient world. That being said, I stopped following both of these creators. They both have a great following, but I stopped following both of them just because there's that beef going on, and the beef is totally Riot Adams. It has nothing to do with David Christensen. I think David Christensen doesn't even care. And honestly, I think David Christensen has more followers anyway. And more than likely, the two groups that follow David Christensen and Riot Adams, they have a whole bunch of people who follow both of them in there. So it's not like one team against another team. I believe that they're both members of the community. They both have a different take on magic. And I believe that your character, who you are and how you practice, is in you and is in your magic. And the kind of person you are is reflected by the magic you practice.